Welcome. Good morning. 1st of May. This is Peter with you on Friday. Thanks very much for calling through to the YouTube channel, free to air, Free Bets Line. This is Peter with you, and a warm welcome indeed. A very important message I've got for you right now. I've got two horses at Tampa Bay, which are very, very powerful bets indeed, running early this evening. And I'll give you those two if you get your pens and papers or your notepads or your notebooks, online notebooks ready. I'll pass them on to you in just 1 second. I must, though, talk to you now for just about 60 seconds about something that you need to be aware of, which is very, very, very powerful indeed. And I can't release this on air. It's something from me to you, something I think you should be a part of, and it's something that I can't wait to tell you all about. It is for members only, of course, of my organisation, and it's for a wonderful betting opportunity that I think will make a lot of money over the next coming weeks, days, months, and even years ahead. Yesterday, if you tuned into my morning video, my 11 o'clock bulletin, you would have known what happens by now, of course, because you'd have had three winners from three bets. There was actually four bets on the line, but the final bet was a horse called Fighting Mad, which was withdrawn. The horse trained by Bob Baffert didn't run, which left three bets and three winners. At the time of broadcasting that message, early doors, 11 o'clock or 10:30 a.m., the horses paid over 50 to 1, the winning treble. Even at SP, it paid just under 25 to 1. Horse called Booby Right, which won at 9 to 4, all at Oakland Park. So I'm just checking on something which just came through to me, a bit of information about tonight, which is very interesting indeed. I must get back to that person, who's a very shrewd cookie indeed. Also Cherokee Maiden, which won at 6 to 4, backed right in. Booby Right was backed well in as well, winning at 9 to 4. And the final leg was a horse which was priced at 130 or 7 to 2, backed into 2 to 1, called Frost or Frippery. Three bets, three winners, paying 25 to 1 the treble, and 50 to 1 if you'd have backed it in the morning. Also, of course, if you'd have put them in a Yankee or Lucky 15, you'd have had all your doubles and trebles, even extended further with a non-run as well. So a 100% winning day. I sent out quite a few alerts to tell you to get on those four horses, and they all won. And that wasn't the only winner as well, because if you'd have come through in the evening session, there was again one bet, one winner on a horse called Sunshine City, which won at 11 to 10. So four bets, four winners, paying 100 to 1 the accumulator if you'd have put them in your doubles and trebles. That was the combination of the two messages, the 11 o'clock and the 4 o'clock. If you want to watch those messages again, you can. They're in the video vault, and you'd been left in no doubt that I thought we'd end the month with a bang, and we did just that. I was extremely confident, and there's a reason why I was extremely confident, which I'm not going to put on this line, because I know there's a lot of people who do tune into these messages when they get advised to call them if they're on YouTube. They search for certain free tips, etc. And this message is in public, it's not in private, so it means anyone can get hold of them. So with that in mind, I'm going to send you a text message. Of course, if you are members of the private club, I'm going to send you a text message with a very, very unique invitation, and all will be explained on there rather than talk about it on here, because, I can't do that. It's for an internal club like we've had, and it has to stay that way. So stand by for a text message coming a little bit later. What I'll tell you what I'll do. If you want news of that text message, if you want news of what I've got to tell you, rather than the hundreds and hundreds of people register for the news, if you're interested in what I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you what it's about, suffice to say, when I tell you something, it generally wins, or it generally happens, and generally is unbelievable, then if you want to know about it, text the word yes, and then to go to 60039. As you know, if you're members of the service, the text message back service is all free, and it's all not SMS reverse billing or anything like that. It's just purely to your mobile phone, and the standard rate charges apply from your mobile supplier. To text the word yes to 60039. You understand what I'm talking about. I say, for the people who are not in the club, they've no idea what I'm talking about, and they won't be allowed to come on board what I've got for you anyway. So if you're interested in what I'm talking about, and I wouldn't mention it unless I thought it was right up your street, text the word yes, that's YES, to 60039. Whoops, and I've just dropped my phone there, and I'll tell you all about it by way of private information and a private line. I'll be talking to you there. Okay, so with that in mind, text the word yes to 60039 if you're interested and you are a member, of course, of the private club there. But I'm going to talk to you right now about two horses at Tampa Bay tonight. Both, I think, have got outstanding, well, I know they've got outstanding chances, and they've come from a very, very shrewd source indeed over there in the US of A, and I think could well start your night off with a bang. But as I say, I do have something else we can start it with a double bang as well. And these horses play 5-1 in a double, and very attractively priced. First one's about 11-8. It's a win bet in the 524 at the 1724 at Tampa Bay Downs. It's a win bet on number 6. It's called Privilegio. Number 6, Privilegio. That's the one to be on there. Number 6, trained by David Flores and ridden by one of my old pals there, Sammy Camacho, who's ridden such a lot of winners for us. 524 at Tampa Bay. It's horse number 6. It's called Privilegio, and that's the one to be on there in the 524. So the second bet coming up now, and then I'm back to you at 4 o'clock with the update, of course, on the free bets channel. Looking for a cracking month of May, I really am. And if the English racing doesn't come back, so be it. If we're back in 50-1 winners and 100-1 accumulators on USA Racing, it says its own story, doesn't it? I've had a pretty good strike rate in April on this line, and May's going to be even better. I've no doubts about that. And I'm really looking forward to having an absolute belting touch. I really am. I've really got some amazing contacts in America. I've been working really hard in the background to build this cartel up. And as I say, more news on the text message as well. So text the word yes to 60039 if you're interested in receiving information about what I'm talking about. Okay, the second bet and the final bet on this line is in the next race at Tampa Bay. Half an hour roughly after the initial race at 524 comes the 552, and it's a win bet on number 3. The horse is called Lang Lee, which is spelled Langue, Langue, and then Lee, which is Lie. Lie. Ridden by a cracking jockey, Daniel Centino. This horse has come second the last twice it's ran, and trained by Arthur Agostino. I think this horse will certainly go one better tonight. 6-40 in money. They pay around about 5-1 in a double. Number 3, Langley, in that 552 this evening, early evening at Tampa Bay Downs. There we go. Listen, take your time today. I'll be back with you at 4 o'clock for the evening update on the free channel. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Started as we mean to go on this month. We ended last month as we meant to go on with a 50-1 treble and 100-1 accumulator with the 2 lines intact. That's pretty good stuff, isn't it? My info now coming through from the States is absolutely golden. I'll be back with you at 4 o'clock. Don't forget, text the word yes to 60039. I'll tell you all about it. Take care. Bye for now.